What organ is removed from a woman every minute in the USA? The answer is the uterus. I'm Jessica Federer, former Big Pharma CDO and board member, and nearly 600,000 women get hysterectomies every year. So what do you need to know? Well, let's start with the fact that 90% of these are done for non-cancerous conditions. So fibroids, abnormal bleeding, prolapse of pelvic organs, other reasons. Now, what I want to focus on here is that 60%, 60, of these surgeries in the US are still done through a large abdominal incision instead of a minimally invasive modern approach like a laparoscopic or vaginal approach. And that matters because those abdominal incisions are associated with more pain, more blood loss, longer hospital stays, and longer recoveries. So if a uterus is removed every minute in the United States, why aren't we at least using the approach that's safer for women? Well, let's talk about 3 reasons. First is training. Many gynecologists just aren't trained in laparoscopic or vaginal surgery. Most only do 12 to 15 hysterectomies a year. So it's challenging for them to learn new techniques on modern equipment that may take 20 or 50 cases to master. Second is a lack of patient awareness. Many women don't know there's other options, so they don't ask. And third, money. You knew money had to be on this list somewhere. Yes, today doctors get paid the same amount of money to perform a hysterectomy regardless of the technique used. And the abdominal approach is the easiest for most gynecologists, and it requires the least amount of training. All right, so what do we do about this? Well, let's start with sharing information. If women demand minimally invasive surgeries, we can pressure doctors to get more training or to refer patients to higher volume, minimally invasive surgeons. And we know that across the board, low volume surgeons who don't do so many have about 3 times the rate of poorer outcomes. So getting patients to a high volume surgeon who does a lot of these, it's already a win. Next, let's follow the money. Physician organizations, patient groups, we can lobby policymakers and lawmakers and health systems and insurers to increase how much we pay for the minimally invasive surgeries so that by following the money, that leads to the better option and the better outcome for women. Lastly, I have to say, I do not find it acceptable that a uterus is removed every minute in America. I understand that today it can often be the only option, but we cannot accept that. You cannot tell me that in an age where we can literally cure sickle cell and cure cancers, we can't do any better than taking out an organ every minute from 1 out of 3 women. I know we can do better. So what country is going to make this a national priority? What country is going to say, enough already, this is bad, it's barbaric, women deserve better, and we will invest to develop the alternatives so that 1 in 3 women doesn't need her uterus removed?